Hi folks, this is Blonde Chick Mechanic with the Dolly Dart, the 360, and I'm not sure which episode this is, but the engine is at our friend John's at Kiwi Motors, and he is degreeing the cam, and I'm learning so much about this, and also gonna find out what the push rods, what kind of push rods we need.
Yeah, the length, yeah.
The length. So far, he's got the underneath the oil.
Oh yeah, do you want to point anything out? The scraper?
The scraper, that's it.
Crankshaft.
Pick up the oil pickup here.
Yeah, it's called a windage tray or a crank scraper, one of the two.
So that's on there, and then the fuel pump.
Oh no,
oil pump.
Yeah.
That's it. Sorry.
Sorry.
You know what I'm kind of proud of is that my dad's old engine
Yeah. Yeah, it's working out pretty cool.
It was made 40 years ago.
Yes,
So
I did the hot pink and the metallic blue on it.
we painted it, and so one of the things that we were watching is that we had a piston stop right across the number one piston, and then there's this wheel of the green wheel, and so if you go one way and then it stops, then you go back the other way.
Yep.
And whatever numbers are there, like in case it's a 30, okay, you would divide it in half and it would be 15 other ways, so it would be balanced, like
right.
1 degree, it would be on the same degree one way or the other.
Yeah, you added the numbers together and you divide it in half and you come up with where the center line is.
That's right.
Center, absolute top dead center.
Right. And so anyway, this is kind of moving right along, and right now...
Moving right along.
So we're going to find out the timing on the distributor, and then even the oil pan. I know this is silly, but these are our
Chrome
oil pan.
yeah.
Right? So it'll go through the hole right here.
You usually only see them on Harley Davidsons, but
This will be pretty.
yeah. So there's the brand new Claysmith cam in there.
Yep.
And
There's the wheel on the whole
Yep.
thing there. So.
Yep. All right. So
So that's about it. He's figuring out right now what is the math.
yeah. You had to take the dimensions of the exhaust, the intake, and the exhaust. We have 194 intake valves and 160 exhaust. So he's computing everything. It's beyond me.
It's beyond me too. So we're very happy.
Okay. Well.
Getting it done. So.
All right. Well, that's a good opener, and we'll probably get back to you in a minute or so when we get going with this a little bit for you. All right, but at least the cranks in and everything, and he's got the last pistons in.
Yes.
Okay, so pistons, rods, crank, camshaft, it's all in.
Windage tray.
And so it just got to put the front together and lift. We're gonna have to order. Yeah, he's gonna measure for the correct order new push rods.
And another thing is that
There's down there. There's the heads. Okay.
and another thing is the on the Dart itself, the actual body of the car. We're tonight we're going to be putting in the rest of the brake lines so that we
Yeah.
have power brakes, and
Wait.
we're actually
Wait.
gonna hustle a little bit because of that, because the engine, and then once it gets towed over here, we're gonna have to finish up doing
Right.
things. So,
Right. Yeah, we don't have a roller. We gotta put the suspension back together, and so anyway.
Well, at least the what do you call those? The wheels, and then we gotta have a chair in there, and then we're gonna also have. We gotta actually put the accelerator cable in, and we gotta put the new pedals in.
No, that's right. Yeah, got it. Yeah.
The brakes. And
The new bucket seat, racing bucket seats, and the. Oh, by the way, I'm got this COVID mask on, so if I sound like Darth Vader, you know why. So, see, see. Anyway.
My old man. Cute old man.
Okay, well, I'll stop it for now.
All right.
So it's called desktop dyno. They're somewhat accurate. Okay, you gotta take all this with a grain of salt, but I like it
Grain
because
of salt.
I can put all the information in it, and then you
Have
can
a-
see your motor size, the bore, the stroke, the valve size, the compression ratio. Tells you carburetor size. All the stuff that as you put paperwork away, this way it's all in a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
pages that are stapled together. All of your cam information. So Clay Smith, this is the cam number. Here's all the values of it. Your duration, your lift, your load centers, when the valve's open and close, the valve timing load center. That way it's easier to reference sometimes than trying to find the cam cards. Now this is what I mean you have to take with a grain of salt. This is what it calculates the power of the car is going to be. Average power 407, 394 torque. Peak power is at 6,500. Looks like you can shift it at 7,000 as long as the lifter would handle it, which they probably will. It's a good hydraulic lifter. Here's your torque. So your max torque is at 5,000. So these numbers, these may be real close or they may be real far away. Okay, this is just,
To get an idea.
to get an idea. What will tell you exactly what the car makes is when you take the track and you run it down the track, and we calculate the numbers. We can do the math for horsepower and torque and all that stuff. But this gives us a somewhat of an idea. And then this is the desktop drag dyno. Now, they didn't have your car, so I just put 72 Plymouth Duster. I put the weight. Now you have to add the weight of the driver as well, but
You don't want.
I'm thinner.
You can't.
So-
Yeah. Oh, really?
anyway, so I put all the power numbers into this program as well. I don't know if you run a 727 or
Yes.
not.
Yeah.
Okay. So it tells us the gear ratio of the transmission. The rear end gear ratio you run is 373. Usually you're at a 28 tall tire.
Yeah, I think that's what we figured. Or 26, I think is.
Okay. So it'll change it maybe by a tenth with a half tenth to a tenth in ET, but this is your stall converter 3500. This is where they're saying you're going to shift at, which you may be shifting around 7,000. We don't know till we take it to the track.
Okay.
Okay. And
So when that dial goes up to 6,500 to
Tachometer,
7
yeah.
at all.
you're going to shift. So first time out, shift it at 6,500.
Yeah.
Next time go 6,800. Next time, if it goes faster at 6,800, shift it out at 7,000.
Okay.
Okay, whenever it goes the fastest that's where you're going to end up shifting the car. And this is a possible predicted quarter mile time 1181 at 116 miles an hour.
Oh, 11 second. Wow, nice.
But just remember, for every 100 pounds that you're adding to the car, so this is without driver, is a tenth of a second.
Okay.
So 100 pounds would be 1190. 200 pounds would be 12 flat. Okay.
Okay.
So that gives you an estimate. And the car may be quicker than that, it may be slower than that, but it gives us a ballpark of
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
hopefully where you're gonna be at.
Thank you.
Wow, sounds great.
So you can put that with
Is
your.
that, all these gaskets. Are these
Yeah.
gaskets what you need to?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
look
leave
at
these
that.
for the
Yeah.
valve cover and the intake manifold and
Yeah,
Okay.
all that, so.
yeah, I didn't, yeah,
Um,
okay.